welcome back. And my favorite, Center Square, she's like on her own now with all these fantastic, exciting activities and shows, and hits the national news every few weeks. Brittany Gibbons is here. How you doing, Brittany?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, first of all, before we get into the main reason what we're going to talk about, you were on GMA, Good Morning America, and did you get showing what it looks like to be a plus-size bikini wearer?
Right. Yes.
And how was
that was national news.
She made national news on Good Morning
Girl
America.
wears bikini.
Seems ridiculous, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
But did you got to, I told you right away, everyone's going to love you. And they did, right? Everyone was very supportive.
Ridiculousness of it aside, it was huge. Just the response from other women was amazing.
Supportive response.
That's why I did it. That was the amazing part.
Okay, and people have also imitated you all over the place since you did that, I have to say.
I see lots of girls in bikinis online right now.
Which is good for everybody.
Well, no, it's great. It's great.
And then I'm also seeing, like with the Abercrombie and Fitch thing, I mean, you're seeing women, okay, this is another power of social media to say this is what we look like and this is beautiful.
Absolutely. I think any instance where we can hold sort of social entities responsible is great. And we have such a voice now that we're seeing it happen everywhere, and it's bouncing then to Ellen and everywhere else. So just raising that awareness, however it happens, is good news.
But you're really you're out there 6 weeks before anyone else does it. I see Brittany do it. Some sort of, I don't know, you just really have the pulse of what people are going to be talking about.
Sure.
So again, if you guys want to be in the know, I shouldn't tell you because it makes me seem cool when I talk about this stuff, but BrittanyHerself.com and Curvy Girl, which is on BrittanyHerself.com. All right, so then the next thing we want to talk about is a website that has that you've used to power some change in your life. And
it's not my own website. It's one that I actually came across called GoMighty.com.
I love this idea.
It's an amazing idea. So what GoMighty is it's a whole site where you would upload your life list. And I've never been a life lister before.
All right, and I've got a picture of the front page of it right now. So your bucket list or your leap list or whatever you want to call it.
They call them life lists there, and I really haven't been done because my life list is kind of weird. You know, I'd like to meet Bill Murray or play checkers with David Sedaris.
That's on everyone's list.
Right. I didn't plan to do anything profound. Right. So I uploaded a list of 10 things, like learn to play the ukulele.
Now that, I have no idea why that's on there.
Why? I'm just not really long-term goal driven. Okay. I'm in the moment all the time. So life list was very daunting for me to come up with profound things to do for the rest of my life. So I started putting little weird things, and then I started doing them. I bought a ukulele and I learned how to play the ukulele.
And you didn't bring it?
I know. That's in the outtakes.
Musical segment for the show.
So then I started to put one big thing on there. I'm like, well, I'd like to tape a travel TV show pilot. And putting it out there just in the universe felt good, but then it happened. And what GoMighty does is it's a site by amazing, amazing women, Maggie Mason, Sarah Biden Brown, Laura Mays. And what they do is they get companies to help fund your life, those ideas. Like whether it's something simple like, writing a novel or going to China to see the Great Wall.
I would like to fund my children's college education. Bam, it's out there.
Yes, exactly. So it's this concept of putting things out in the universe, and I've never been like The Secret, or I've never been into that. Yeah. But to see it happen was like, oh my gosh, it felt empowering. So I decided to put other big things on the life list, with still my stupid little things, but the big things too.
But from that, then you've got a couple of different things. I want to talk about the shows in a minute. But one of the things on your list is very unique to you. It couldn't be more what I see you as a leader in, and that was you wanted to style. Talk about.
Yes, I wanted to style and dress 10 curvy women. It's a really hard thing for curvy and plus size women in fashion. We've never had fashionable choices before. We don't know how they work. We don't know how to dress our bodies, incidentally, because we haven't had decades and decades of practice with that, because we've been in stretch denim slacks and maternity tops for so long. So I really wanted to go out there and introduce women to fashion, teach them how to dress their shapes and their bodies, and get them to sort of have that. I think it's a foundation for confidence. Beauty, it's not just a superficial thing. It really is. When you feel good about yourself and how you look, it's going to have an impact on your health. It's going to have an impact on your self-worth, and in turn, you're going to take better care of yourself.
So it was to dress curvy women.
It was.
One curvy woman.
Right. I wanted to start small, one curvy woman. It was on my list, and I was approached by an amazing company called Riddance, which is a glasses company. It's a really great online glasses company, and they helped fund the first part.
Okay, so there's Rivet and Sway, by the way. And so this company came in, saw your life list, saw your what I want to do when I grow up kind of idea, and let's help you. Let's help you.
Let's help you do that.
So you put out a call for, right now it was women close to you, geographically close.
I did. I put out a call.
Over 300?
Within 100 miles of Toledo, a size 14 plus woman to apply, and I was inundated in a day with over 300 applicants.
Style me.
And then I was getting emails and Facebook messages, and people were writing for themselves, for their daughters that are still in high school, that they don't understand what they're going through, and they want them to feel good about themselves, their mothers, their sisters, every story. I mean, I think I spent 3 days crying, just it's really hard, and I decided right then I can't just do one person. It's impossible for me to do one person. I can't do 300 people, but I want to keep this going at least for the duration of the year. So that's my new life list. Is I'm going to do this for the rest of the year. I'm going to travel around and dress and work with these women and just sort of give them the confidence that I have learned about myself.
And because any outfit you put on too, by the way, people say, where did you get it? And how did you think of that? And well, congratulations. Now, right now it's closed. I mean, can you still go on and get help?
People too, because I want to know where they are, and it's only going to help me continue on.
All right, and if you want more on that, that is at BrittanyHerself.com. So then the final item, not final, but another item that's on the list for you.
I have a full plate.
You do have a full plate. You are on full plate. You have everything going on, but this one is really cool too. You also got a Google show, a Hangout kind of show.
I did.
Talk about that before we do the next segment here. You were about to announce this the last time you were here, but wasn't ready to talk about. Google started
this really great new show series in a bunch of different sectors like tech and whatever, and they wanted to launch a women's lifestyle show, and they brought me on to do that. So every Thursday night at 10 p.m. I host Last Call Brittany, which seems fitting for our upcoming segment.
We're wine in the beginning, wine in the middle, and wine at the end.
Yeah, I mean it's all drinking. So it's called Last Call Brittany. It airs Thursday at 10 p.m. You can actually find it on my site as well. It's a really fun, hilarious women's lifestyle show.
This is something people should get on this, ladies, because it's on Google. It's a little different format than when you're watching a TV show, in that you're just, all these women are kind of chiming in on whatever the topic is.
It's an hour-long show. We bring on women of all walks of life. We have some celebrities coming up as well. We have best-selling authors on. Actually, tomorrow we have 2 best-selling authors on. So it really runs the gamut of all these different issues that women are facing, and it's just nice to sort of put on your stretchy pants and drink and talk about these things that we can't talk about when the kids are up.
So it really is very similar very similar to drink wine and giggle here.
Exactly.
Except for it's on Google. So very cool. And again, BrittanyHerself.com is the website, just to kind of link to all these different exciting things that Brittany is doing. And Brittany's staying because in the next segment we have Bloody Marys and Chili Dan.
Yum.
All right. Thank you, Brittany. Stay with us. We'll be right back.